After independence, the leaders had the dream of transforming a primarily agricultural country into an industrially advanced nation. Along with other core sectors, nation needed the steel industry to be its backbone to build itself up. It was the East that showed the way under the leadership of the then Chief Minister of West Bengal, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, by setting up Durgapur Steel Plant, also known as DSP, in the late 1950s. Durgapur, once a sleepy hamlet at that time in Bardhaman district of West Bengal, strategically located some 158 kilometers away from the metropolis of Kolkata and next to Damodar River, transformed itself as the most industrialized city in eastern India and the second planned city of India. It was set up as part of erstwhile Hindustan Steel Limited, built by a consortium of 13 British companies known as Indian Steel Construction Company, ISCON. In January 1957, the construction activity of the plant, with the capacity of 1 million crude steel, started in 6,568 acres of land. In around 3 years from the start of construction, the first coke oven battery was lighted up on 23rd November 1959. After 1 month, the first blast furnace was dedicated to the nation by our first president, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, on 26 December 1959. Exactly 62 years from today, on 24th April 1960, the first ingot was cast from liquid steel produced in the open hearth furnace in the old steel melting shop. The day 24th April thereafter being observed solemnly as DSP Day as a mark of gratitude, respect and homage to all departed souls who gave their lives for DSP. Thereafter, in next 1 year, the other units, including finishing mills, joined the production stream one after the other. On February 1961, Queen Elizabeth visited the steel plant. The township of Durgapur was inaugurated by the then Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. The initial steel melting facilities installed were 7 numbers of 200-ton basic open hearth furnaces and 100-ton basic open hearth furnace. By late 60s, the capacity of the plant was enhanced to 1.6 million tons. On January 24, 1973, Steel Authority of India Limited was incorporated as a company and DSP became one of its units. Till 90s, the steel making was through slower, open and twin hearth furnace and energy-intensive ingot route. In 90s, a modernization program aimed towards production of quality steel and technological upgradation was implemented, wherein several new technologies including basic oxygen furnace, continuous casting and others were introduced, and the capacity of plant was enhanced to 2.088 million tons of hot metal, 1.876 million tons of crude steel and 1.586 million tons of saleable steel. In recent times, in tandem with SAIL's comprehensive modernization and expansion plans, a bloom-cum-round caster, a medium structural mill and other facilities have been added. The capacity of the plant stands at 2.4 million tons of hot metal, 2.2 million tons of crude steel and 2.12 million tons of saleable steel. The main production unit of the plant are coke oven and coal chemicals, raw material handling plant, sinter plant, blast furnace. steel melting shop having basic oxygen furnace and continuous casting plant, which included billet, bloom and bloom-cum-round caster, section mill, merchant mill and medium structure mill. SAIL DSP is the only indigenous supplier of forged wheels to the Indian Railways. Also, it is the sole supplier of loco wheels for Indian Railways. Thus, DSP is proud to say that nation moves on DSP wheels. The plant is also having several auxiliary units and service departments like Central Engineering Maintenance Shop, Electrical Repair Shop, Oxygen Plant, Power Plant, Loco Repair Shop, Plant Garage, Power Management Department, Electrical Testing Laboratory, Telecom, Instrumentation, Environment Control Department, Energy Management Department, Traffic Department, Safety and Fire Services Department, Heavy Maintenance Plant Civil, Research and Control Laboratory. The well-synchronized activities among all departments is the cornerstone for the success of DSP. The story of DSP is not complete till we cover the story of its younger sibling ASP, Alloy Steel Plant. In order to achieve real industrial growth, the country needed alloy, tool steel or special steels. Alloy Steels Plant was installed in Durgapur with 1 lakh ton capacity and technology know-how from Messrs. Atlas Steels, Canada, and equipment supplied by a Japanese consortium, JASCON. ASP started its operation on 23 January 1965 after inauguration by Dr. N. Sanjeeva Reddy, the then Union Minister of Steel and Mines, Government of India. With various expansion programs taken over the decades, now ASP produces more than 400 grades of quality, alloy, and special steels to cater to the requirements of specialized segments like defense, nuclear, power, railways, automobiles, aerospace, and engineering sectors. Last month, ASP was in news for developing and supplying of steel for axles of high-speed Vande Bharat Express trains, a highly prestigious project of Indian Railways. The story of DSP is the story of resilient and vibrant organization which has triumphed over all odds, stood the test of times, and has established itself as a renowned steel maker in the country. The greatest strength of the plant is its people and their indomitable spirit. Today, the entire plant is management systems compliant to ISO 9001-2015 for quality management system, ISO 14001-2015 for environment management system, ISO 50001-2018 for energy management system, ISO 27001-2013 for information security management system, ISO 45001-2018 for occupational health and safety management system, and SA 8000-2014 for social accountability management system. Digital platform as a measure of transparency and communication has been actively taken up in almost all avenues of working, including spreading of awareness, material procurement, financial settlement, and customer interaction. DSP is now focusing on automation of traditional manufacturing and industrial practices using smart technology under Fourth Industrial Revolution, Industry 4.0. Main aim of Industry 4.0 is to achieve process optimization for better yield, equipment health and status monitoring, enhanced data security, ensuring safety of workmen, paperless office, For a better life beyond the plant, DSP has a well-maintained lush green township with more than 36% green cover with 31 lakh trees for the comfortable and healthy lifestyle and welfare of its employees. Spread over 32 square kilometers, the township is in close proximity to the city center, main bus terminus, railway station, and the newly added airport. Equipped with all modern amenities like high school for wards of employees, hostels for the trainees, a full-fledged hospital with latest medical facilities, a sports stadium, markets at every sector, clubs and community centers for the recreation, DSP Township stands as an enviable example of modern urban setup. As a responsible corporate citizen, Durgapur Steel Plant has always made sincere efforts to make a meaningful difference in the lives of the people in the surrounding areas. CSR projects are carried out in and around steel townships and other close locations in the areas of education, providing medical and healthcare facilities, village development, access to water facilities, infrastructural development, environment conservation, including a 400-acre biodiversity park named Vasundhara, women empowerment, assistance to people with disabilities, sustainable income generation through self-help groups, promotion of sports, art and culture. Durgapur Steel Plant is also playing a major role in encouraging and developing small-scale industries in the region. Since March 2020, spread of COVID-19 has threatened human existence across the globe. DSP, under the guidance of SAIL Corporate and the Ministry of Steel, has very ably handled this unprecedented situation by adopting a well-articulated and disciplined approach in dealing with the crisis. Flexboards depicting COVID-19 do's and don'ts, sanitization campaign and hand wash facilities, distribution of foods and medicine, setting up a 200-bed jumbo COVID care facility and handing over to state government, mass vaccination drive. And to top it all, during the second wave of COVID-19, when the country was in deep crisis, DSP supplied liquid medical oxygen to every corner of India to support the nation in overcoming the mega crisis. Durgapur Steel Plant is recalled as a large organization with human touch. It is not only the epicenter of industrial activities in this region, but also is the principal player in triggering the socio-economic development and touches the lives of all people in this region. Durgapur Steel Plant always believes the words of famous basketball player Michael Jordan that talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. हमारा दृढ़ विश्वास है कि जो अपने कदमों की काबिलियत पर विश्वास रखते हैं, वो ही अक्सर मंजिल पर पहुंचते हैं। और डीएसपी अपनी पूरी क्षमता एवं ऊर्जा के साथ प्रगति के पथ पर हमेशा प्रयत्नशील रहेगा।